What's up, guys, and welcome back for another City Skylines stream, and we are back in the glorious city of Sunrise, taking a look at that rather adventurous airport, I'll say, building our own little island out in the middle of the ocean so we can put that airport on the water. And we totally didn't cause a tsunami. I don't know what you guys are talking about, chat. But welcome, guys. It's good to see you. A dangerous airport, yes. But it's good to see all you guys. Jay Salivert, Phantom Trader, Sunshine. Let's see who else is in here. JXM, how you guys doing? Rye, good to see you. Shemi, what tsunami? What tsunami, indeed, Shemi. But this was, it was a project. And we completely got the plane coming in. Safe landing. That's all that matters there. And we also get the duck in. That's also very important. Very important part of the city. We make sure we get that duck. But I was taking a look at the city. Now that we're over 36,000 population and continuing to grow, I feel like we could use just a little more highway. And it's not because I have a problem with building lots and lots of highways because that's absurd, chat. Why would I ever do that? I think it's just because we have a lot of industry, particularly the oil, particularly the farms out here, and that means all that industrial traffic that's coming from the highway is having to go through the entire city. So I was thinking maybe give them a little bit of a shortcut and give them a toll road that goes straight back here. Also, it will help our cargo airport, and yeah, it could come all the way back to that industrial zone. And apparently there was a fire here. That was last time. We did see that. We saw this gigantic fire. But, you know, it'll regrow. It'll regrow. Time marches on. Exactly, Lucas. Exactly. How you doing, Lucas? Good to see you. And, yeah, I think that's going to be our little project this evening. So, get some highway, get some interchanges. All that fun stuff. Blame Chevy for the fire. It's all your fault, Jim. It's always your fault. All right, let's see. Let's see where we want to do. Because I definitely want it to come from here. I don't know if we're going to put an interchange down on this road or not. Or maybe we'll do it down by the actual airport itself. Maybe actually crossing through there, which doesn't connect perfectly, which I just realized. And that's going to bug the hell out of me. How could that happen? How could we let that happen, chat? Why is that not perfect? That is a shame. That is a shame. We can fix it. We can fix it. We can fix it. Descending, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yes, the airport. Gotta love the airport. I do want to fix this. Alright, we need to fix this first. I was drunk with the hair down power, yes. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Just off by a bit. But if we just move you out of the way. Turn on the snapping. Will that snap into place? No. Okay. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Let's just get a road coming in like so to there. And then we're just going to have to tweak everything just by just a touch. Just a little bit of a shift. Not much, but just a little bit. A wee bit of a shift. Until it looks good. Nope. Apparently can't do them all at the same time, because that would be too simple. This is why I love the mover mod. It's like, do we have to redraw this entire thing? Nope. We just have to shift it over a tiny little bit. Now it lines up perfectly. That's the good stuff right there. And we can actually keep the snapping on. Put you right into somewhere. Oop. Almost. Somewhere. In there. Gay. Right there. Is that the spot? That's the spot. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I've made a tiny, huge mistake. There we go. Shift that over. Make it nice and parallel, or perpendicular, technically. Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's the airport we want. Finally home after 11 hours of work. Sunshine, that's too much work. That's too much work. You should not be working that much. Doing good, just finished a couple hours of Overwatch. Very cool, Descending. Hopefully you had some good games. Hopefully there wasn't too much salt. When's the next Stardew stream? Tomorrow, maybe? Does tomorrow sound good? Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's our miscellaneous Monday. And we don't really have anything else going on. I don't think I'm going to go back to Ori. Just because I think I'm going to try to do that off stream. Because apparently I'm just bad at that game. Is this another airport? This was actually the first airport that we put in. This is the cargo airport. So this is for all of our industry, all of our oil industry and whatnot. Or ore industry. I guess oil industry as well. But this is the second airport we put in last time. Actually, did we put them both in last time? Maybe we did. But the most recent one we put in is this guy on the island here. Disappointing Salad, how are you doing? You're extremely bit poor Salad. That's totally fine. You don't need to be coming in with any bits, but thank you very much for the 1 bit. I really do appreciate that. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, now that's fixed. We can actually do what we wanted to do, and that is some highway. And I'm going to make this elevated. I think elevated would be a good thing. So we're going to have it just start there. And actually, that'll be the center point. And we'll have it go on either side of that. So we'll have it go there, have it go there. And that way it's nice and parallel with the main road. And having the little gap in there is going to help as well, because we are going to upgrade them to like 2 or 3 lane highways. And when we do that, it's just gonna widen the roads just a little bit, right? Roll for money. 2 money. 2 money there, Otto. That's more money than I have. I only have 1 money. How did I get wired AirPods? What? Wired AirPods? Oh, my headphones? You mean normal headphones? How you doing, Big Short Kid? Okay, keep that going all the way down to there. Yeah, that's fine. Make sure they line up, so all those posts line up. And now this is where we have to sort of make a decision. Where do we want this actually to connect, right? Do we want to have it just come straight into here? Do we want to have it come to the main road? Down to this road? Or maybe even just turn this into a 3-way intersection? These are the choices. These are the choices we have. You want it to connect to a road? Yes. Hopefully. Hopefully to some sort of road. Love the title. Villavis, how you doing? Welcome. Epic gamer moment. Oh my goodness. Alright, that looks good. I'm thinking for over on this side, I'm going to get rid of these, which we still need to connect with power, I think. Yes, we do. So let's make sure these still connect. There we go. But on this side, since it does go into a hill, I think we might just have it go and tunnel through the hill, kind of like how... do we have a road that tunnels through the hill? Oh, I guess we don't. I guess this one technically does. That one could definitely come out sooner, though. Maybe we'll change that. We'll see. Didn't realize that was so high on the hill. But have this come down to maybe about there.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
And Gay and Triggered coming in with the resub for 4 months in a row. Thank you very, very much. You can finally afford the resub. Well, thank you very much for that. And 5 money coming in with the donation, and now you have more than 2 money. Thank you very much for that donation, and thank you again, Triggered, for the resub, the continued support. Keep enjoying those happy rocks, and thank you guys seriously for that. And Binary, how are you doing? Welcome in, everyone. I now have more than 2 money. My life is complete now. Okay, let's lower this a bit, just so it almost kind of just goes straight ground level through there, and also make them the same level, right? Oh. Cool, we can bring it back. Nice. Gotta love the undo feature. There we go. You know the rules, chat. The rules are no gifted subs, Shemmy. Binary coming in with the resub as well for 5 months, closer to that gold sub badge. 1 more month, Binary. 1 more month and you got it. Thank you very much for the continued support as well. That really does mean a lot to me. And Batista, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that looks really good. I'm really liking that. Look at all the happy rocks. I love it. I love all those happy rocks in there. Why can't we grab that? Can we grab that? There we go. Keep it underground. And I think It's going to pop up right about there. So we'll go 12 to get a nice smooth ramp. Oh yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Oh, up one more. That's pretty darn perfect. A little bit of a tweak here and there, but looking at pretty good. Was lurking whilst you finished up the Royal Rumble. Oh, was the Royal Rumble tonight? Can't Stop the Kittens? I saw that it was coming up. I didn't realize it was today. Darn. I need to go back and watch that now. Hey chat, you want to watch the Royal Rumble? You want to turn off City Skylines and just watch the Royal Rumble with me? Gator, how you doing? Welcome. Yes, do it. Just watch the Royal Rumble. I would love that. Wasn't as fun as last year's, but there was some good stuff. Well, that's a shame. I feel like the Royal Rumble is always fun, though. Even when it's not the best Royal Rumble, it's still a pretty fun Royal Rumble. Because, I mean, it's the Royal Rumble. How can it not be fun? All right. We have to think about how we're going to do this interchange. Because, obviously, we have all this stuff here. Loving the goatee. It's just me being lazy, Binary. That's what all this is. It's just me literally being lazy. And not having the willpower to shave. If only there wasn't serious terms of service. Yeah, if I could actually do that, I would legit love to do that. But I think Vince McMahon would be angry with me. I don't think he would like me streaming the Royal Rumble to like 50 people. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out that. Maybe we'll have it connect down here. Maybe make this a 4-way interchange. And if we do that, we can actually curve that under there and have it come out at an angle. I think that would be for the best. I think we're gonna do that instead. So let's come in here and just take that back a little bit. And let's figure out where exactly we want this to start. Maybe that. That looks pretty good. We'll get that going there. And then if we can, get one going there. Right? No. Right there. There and there. Should be good. That way I can center up to that spot. Perfect. Remember a time that luscious hair flowed with absolute grace? Salad, please. Being lazy causes... Oh, shit me. You stop that. You stop that. Alright, let's have that go just a little bit further. Then we'll make that tunnel. That looks pretty good. New color, new me. Oh, Binary, you're going to be messing me up with those color changes now. Who won the Royal Rumble? Oh, no spoilers. I don't want to know. When I go back and watch it. Or I can just not look at chat. There we go. No spoilers, yes. Ah, game, why? Why would you do this to me? What sense does that make? Using more national roads and avenues than parallel highways lately. Those are always... I always kind of go back and forth between that, Lucas, where it's... Sometimes I like it just being a single road, but sometimes I like actually seeing parallel roads. I don't know, there's something about them. They're just kind of cool to me. Alright, this spot is being all funky. Apparently the hills are causing problems. There we go. Alright, so that's connected. We are going to have to change it to be a highway road, but that looks pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, maybe what we'll do... Well, we're definitely going to have an off-ramp down here. We're definitely going to have an off-ramp on the highway. In the middle, I think there should be one as well. I think there maybe should either be one here, or maybe it connects to both. Maybe both. Both could be good. Personally, don't care about spoilers in your reign, but respect the spoiler policy of others. I mean, I don't really care if you wanna say, but I did see like an advertisement for it, and I was like, oh, I need to make sure I go watch the Royal Rumble. Because I only watch WWE like sparingly now. It has to be like a special occasion. So Royal Rumble, definitely a special occasion. That is ugly. We don't want that low. You know what? I'm actually just going to leave it the height until we change it. How about that? So let's get some highway road. I'm going to go two-lane highway. And which highway do we want? We want that one. There we go. And I think that's going the correct direction, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, that's not. Oh, see, I don't understand. I don't know why the game sometimes puts the one way the way I want it, and sometimes it doesn't. But I wish I knew. I just throw it into Discord once it goes down. Gotcha. If WWE has a good card, you'll tune in. Otherwise, just the highlights, yeah. Just sort of keep up with it. And just make sure nothing insane happened. Because you never know. You never know when something crazy might happen. Okay, there we go. Get that going. All the way in there. We can go above ground. Okay. A lot of highway. And I am going to make these toll roads. Or at least I want to make these toll roads. Hence the title of the stream. So actually what we're going to have to do is come down here and make these connect a little sooner. So let's back that up. And maybe even split it about halfway through that. And then coming off of there is where we want that toll road to begin. So come in here, toll roads. Let's go with a large toll road. How many avenues or lanes does a large toll road have? Is that 4? Or is that 8? That's 8. We just want a small one. Small one. And actually, let's go with the one-ways, since we are split. Slope too steep. Ah, the slope. Ah, the slopes are too steep. That's okay. If we do that. Still too steep. All right, gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming. It is a little bit of a slope, I suppose, but that's okay. Some roads actually show the tunnel when built underground, like the 3-lane, but the one-way on-ramp doesn't show it. Yeah, it's weird. The tunnels are always a little funky. I wish all the tunnels were like, I don't know, revamped or something, because I feel like they could be cooler. Alright, that is a little steep. Boop. Just get a little bit of land in there. That's going to make for some funky highway, some highway junctions, but, you know, that's the fun of it. That's the fun of building highways. And sometimes you just build something a little crazy. Okay, that's good there. We'll turn you around. Did I put those the wrong way? I did, didn't I? I did. Darn it. Alright, that's going that way. Okay, that's going. Oh, now it doesn't fit. What? Hold up now, game. You both were just in there a second ago. What did I do? There we go. Okay, apparently they weren't perfectly parallel. I've done it again? Wait, did I? I've done it again. I've put them the wrong way once again. Amy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very, very much for that host. How are you doing? And let's see. That's right. Okay, now we're doing it. Now we're doing it the right way. As you can see, I'm having some trouble with the toll roads. Alright, there's a... Apparently they just don't want to work. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh god. What is happening? Snapping. Alright, we're just gonna have to eyeball this, chat. Just gonna have to eyeball this. Because apparently this just has no intention of working properly. Okay, that looks good. Relatively good. Depending on your definition of good, that looks good. Okay. But how you doing, Amy? Recovering from Resident Evil. Oh goodness. I can imagine. I'm not a spoopy game kind of person. So hopefully you had fun though. And Transwarp Media, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay. Now the thing here is we have 4 lanes. Not a spooky game person either. Yeah. I don't know. I like to not be terrified in my games. I already have enough nightmares as it is, right? But we have 4 lanes. Which I guess we can limit them to not actually use all 4 lanes. I mean, it's kind of a waste, but... Constitution for not falling asleep. Oh, Mithriac. That's not good. That's not very good. But we could also do, like, 2 lanes going across or something. I don't know. They're going to have to merge either way unless we made the highways 4 lanes. And I don't really see us doing that. So... Don't mind the horror genre. But this is your favorite genre right here, like the builder, like the simulator. You like the chill. I'm very much a chill game kind of person. Well, look who it is. Lil Foxpaws. Free Blubber Aglasker. I see you, Foxpaws. I see you, Foxpaws. How you doing, Foxpaws? Okay, let's get some leveling going on in here to make that look nice. Boop. There we go. So it's going right into the mountain. I like that. Cross Rider, welcome. Does it swim? And on the rocks, good to see you as well. How are you doing this evening on the rocks?
Hello.
Transwarp Media, thank you very much for that follow. Appreciate that. All right, so the toll is in. We're going to worry about the interchange later. The highways are all technically what the road type we want. There we go. Make those nice and level as well. It just looks a little cleaner with all those tunnels, right? Bleeblambler Blablaska. That's probably my favorite one. And Wild Ryan plays, welcome to the stream as well. You like a lot of games. Yeah, I like a good variety for sure. I like some action adventures, some like RPGs and platformers, right? I liked the Ori. Ori was a lot of fun. But I don't know. I always find myself like in something a little more calm to counteract all the Overwatch I play. All right, do we want this coming to here? Or do we want to come into here? I'm thinking maybe what we'll do is upgrade this road and just change that into the highway interchange bit. Because then it can just feed into this area. I like that. We are going to have to get rid of this guy, but I'm okay with that. And then this is also probably going to upgrade to a larger road rather than just a 2-laner. I'm okay with that as well, and that can come out to here. And that gives me a cool idea. Because these don't line up perfectly, what we might do is put the toll road right here, and then do like a crazy like curl where this like goes under here, and then like up like so. Because I think that looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. Foxballs, please. Guess who has Oreos? Shemmy. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me, Shemmy. You guys know the rule. If you talk about food, you have to give me food. Yes, I would love some Oreos, Shemmy. I would absolutely love some Oreos. I don't like spooky games. No, Foxballs. Don't you remember October when we played all the spooky games? And I hated them all? Could also split the exits, one to each side of the industrial area. We also could do that, I guess. Real Salty, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So let's go with two-way. Yeah, I want this to just go right into there because that works. 2 lanes, 2 lanes. That, yeah, I like that. I like it. And it's gonna come over to here. I think we're actually gonna make it a bridge. Although we actually have to split this. Hold on. That's right. We have to split it first. So going through there, a little bit of a bridge right in here, and right in. Right in there. There we go. So that way the spacing is correct, or it should be. And then we get to have some fun with the curls. Any plans for after the highway? Not really sure. I'm not really sure. Tonight's probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream. So, depending on how long this takes, it might be all we get to. You can have a 2-way toll booth, and then have a direct connection into the highway. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. But the trick is, how are we going to curl this and make it look good? Because it's not going to be a perfect circle, right? So still your favorite clip, Shemmy? You can't bring back all these bad memories. It's too painful. How does this work? What are we gonna do? 5 or 10 and 10, 10 and 10, 10 and 10. I think that would work. That would look good. Let's just cut this back a little bit so we can line up these nodes. And also take these guys out of it. Oop. So we can get under there with a road. Perfect. Remember when you mean you killed Garrus Foxpaws? That's what I remember. I distinctly remember Foxpaws killing Garrus. There, 10 and 10, so that's going to be the point right there. A little tricky, but we can manage. You don't remember that? You think I'm delirious? I mean, I'm probably delirious. But you did kill Garrus. Alright, that actually doesn't want to work. Game. There we go. Put that back. How does that look? That doesn't look too bad. Bit of a curl. Now the inner curl is going to be much different. Or it's going to be smaller. Actually looks pretty cool. Curls? We talking about hair? No. Too much hair talk. Too much hair talk. I don't even know where that started. You guys. That looks pretty good. So for the inner one, I think we're gonna have to go 8 and 8, or let's see, 5, 6, 6 and 6, 6 and 6, 6 and 6, and 6 and 6. We are gonna have to lower it a bit to make it connect and go underneath this road. It might actually, oh no, that will work. But now this is gonna come up right to that node. That's why we put that in. And then 6 and 6. Gonna put us right under, of course, right under the road as well. Aren't I so good at spacing things out? 6 and 6. Connect that up. Put that road back. And I think that looks pretty cool. Would have just destroyed part of the bridge and had it curve into it. Yeah, we could have done that, but you know, add a little style to it. Right? Have some fanfare with it. Okay, so 2 lanes going all the way down. We are gonna have to move these guys again, just to make sure they work. Get that all the way out. Make sure it's going the right way before we put it all back. And then there we have it. That looks really good. It needs a little rock in the middle. Oh, we could definitely put a little rock in the middle for sure. All right, let's make sure that's nice and level with the road. And actually what we could probably do is make these little bits not bridge bits, but it looks like maybe not. I guess they can be bridge bits, that's fine. Little curl there, little curve right in there. Looks pretty good. And actually what we should have done, now that I'm looking at this, all of the curl should actually be above the highway. Because the highway, depending on where we take it from. So have everything end up on that level, right? So let's grab these guys in there. Oogly Guy, thank you very much for that host. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna like this much better. So it goes up rather than down. And then we can make that all look good. These guys will be much lower. And what we might do is actually put a tunnel in somewhere here, or just dig this out. Maybe we'll dig it out, because that way the highway can actually be closer to the road level, because right now it's sort of up on top of a hill, and that's just going to make it making an interchange a little bit of a hassle, right? The curve looks like it's melting, yes. This is my Salvador Dali interchange. It's a Van Gogh paint, not a Van Gogh painting, Foxfall, Salvador Dali. Come on, please. If you're gonna make an art reference, at least get it right. Okay, that looks pretty good. Probably be about there. You dig it? You dig it, Amy? I'm glad. I'm glad when I have crazy ideas, when you guys don't think I'm a lunatic. Well, maybe you probably do. You probably still think I'm a lunatic, but not as much as I think of myself. Just finishing with the city and everyone was getting sick, even with tons of hospitals and clinics and no pollution within the adjoining 6 tiles. Interesting. Yeah, is noise pollution. Noise pollution can get people sick. So if it's a noisy area, if there's commercial buildings nearby, that can definitely make people get a little sick. A lot of trees as well. Interesting. I don't know why that would be happening. Oh, can I not? There we go. Get rid of that beam. There's a beam in there we can get rid of. Oh. There it is. Get rid of that beam. Yeah, this we can. I could literally fine tune this all day though. with the slopes. There's just something about the movement. I don't know why I love it so much, but just like coming in here, adjusting the heights ever so slightly. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Just very calming, very soothing. Yeah, and I like that much, much better now that it's that level. Now, I don't want it to necessarily be the same height as the road. I do want it to still be elevated. But, yeah, I think we might either terraform, just dig out completely, or maybe even do a little bit of a slope tool. So we'll just start with some flat land. Like this, because we don't want a cliff. Or at least I don't want a cliff. And that'll make things a little easier. And then come in with that slope tool. We'll do a big old brush. And that's just going to make that hill much more calm. And I love that. Carly, how are you doing? Gonna lurk while you play some League? Well, good luck with the League, Carly. Appreciate the lurk. And always good to see you. You have your cider for hydration. Hey, that works. You know, beverage is a beverage. Okay, still a little steep. Still a little funky. But is that a cargo airport? Yes, the cargo airport is over here by all of our industry, and then our passenger airport is out here in the ocean where we're actually having some problems with power. Somehow. Oh. What have I done? Okay, we're good. We'll do that for the time being. Oh, that's unfortunate. Whoops. You didn't see that, chat. We're almost at 40,000 population, though, which is kind of cool. Abandonment issues? What are you talking about? They're gone. They're gone. Hydrate or all suplex. I don't know. Now that the Royal Rumble's been brought up, I could go for a suplex or two. Bring it on, Jemmy. Alright, so what is the height we want? I want it only to be 9 meters tall. So that height. So all of these nodes, we want to come to a maximum height of that, which makes that much smoother and a lot more manageable. So let's come in here. We just want nodes. I'm going to grab all these guys all the way down to, let's go there. Yeah, that just looks a little cleaner, right? Gonna look for somebody. Alright, Warp Media. We'll be here. Get some good noms. The only unique building you don't have is the observatory, because it requires a ton of abandoned buildings at the same time. Well, I mean, that's easy. Just cut power to your entire city. That's what I did. That's how I got it. Pretty sure I built a city and was like, just no more power for you. But that's kind of impressive. That's the only one that you're missing. I want the Eiffel Tower. That's all I want. If I can get the Eiffel Tower, my City Skylines career can be complete. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Coming down. Nice smooth slope. area without light pollution, so you can actually use your telescope. I actually have a telescope that I got recently. I got it, like, my grandma was moving, so we were cleaning out her house, and we found, like, this really cool telescope, and I was like, I'll take this. Haven't used it yet, but I would like to. Definitely would like to. Okay, this looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. A little steep, maybe over here. Let me cut these guys down a little bit. Oh. Grab both of them at the same time. Just do a nice little adjustment. But I like that. So we have a toll there. Does it make sense to have a toll on both ends? I guess it actually doesn't, does it? Because that way we're making them pay twice. Is that how tolls work? I don't know how tolls work, chat. But you know what? I'm doing it. I don't even care. You would love 80 degrees Fahrenheit right now? I would like it to be a little warmer. It hasn't been too bad here. I mean, it's winter. It's typical winter cold, but I would like just a touch warmer. Like a light jacket weather is cool with me, where I could just wear a hoodie, not just a gigantic coat, right? Usually only the one side. It is usually only the one side, but I already put this guy in. So I'd either take away this one. Actually, maybe we'll do that. Should we take away these ones and just have that one? Because I like how this looks down here. Right. Oh, yeah, I don't have the weather thing set up. I should set that up. That would be kind of cool. I've seen that in other people's chats. Oogly guy. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think we're going to keep this one. We'll keep this one, because actually getting rid of these guys is going to make this interchange a lot easier to build, because we'll have a little more space, right? So let's do that. You'll need a toll on the middle one. We'll allow it. We could do that, though. We could definitely do that. Okay. So this side was easy, because that technically, I don't know if you'd call that an interchange or just a connection. But we have that. And then I do want one down here. And what we might do is a roundabout. Because I feel like a roundabout might be a good idea. Or some sort of something for this bit. So let's get sort of like a center point. Is that the center point between these two? Oh no. That'll do though. Right in there. Have that go under there if possible. Also, do we need those power lines? No, we don't. We don't need this. Get rid of those guys. So we don't need you anymore. We do still need these, because those are connecting all the airports and whatnot. But yeah, that'll be a good little area. And maybe just a little flatter. At least in this one spot. Just take that out of there. Coming right through. And then we get to decide what kind of interchange we want, right? Let's go there. What is going on with the zoning here? It's all funky. There we go. That's what I want. From there to there. There to there. That's going to put those beams nice and parallel with one another. That's what I want to see. And actually, I want to try to get rid of... Have this just be one beam. There we go. Looking pretty good. Trying to convince yourself To not get another brownie, why is this so difficult? Right, get me a brownie. I could totally use a brownie right now. Because my tummy's actually grumbling as we speak. Oh. I'm gonna have to crack open a new box of Lucio Lows. Level these guys up. And is that actually where it was? That looks way too close now. Yeah, that's wrong. What happened? What happened, game? Because it was good before, but now not so much. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, that's the height. That's the height we want. For some reason, the height changed on us, just ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. Weather command now works. Wow, Shemi, you are a god. I don't know what you did, but thank you, because I would not have figured that out. Damn you people in your warm weather, right? Okay. All right, looking pretty good. We have space for a roundabout here, which I like. Now, do we go trumpet? Do we go just like normal crossover? Do we do... I don't know what else we would do. We could do a diamond, I guess, technically. Trying to think of a cool way we can make a little interchange. What if... Let's try something. Let's try something a little crazy, chat. Put a little space here. A little bit of space. I'm gonna make this. A roundabout. Yeah. Let's try something. This might look cool. Keyword being might. It might look atrocious. So if it does look atrocious, I apologize. You love crazy, Bryson. Well, we'll see. We'll see if you love it. Because it's gonna be a wacky idea. All right, that's gonna go into there. We're just making a little collector road to start us off. Where did I begin this road from? Right in here. So I'm gonna go 20 into there. Start in there, 20 into there. Cool. Actually, we'll back those up. Put those bits back in. Okay. Popey, how are you doing? This is a weather stream now, apparently. Apparently we're all about the weather of the world. But how you doing, Popey? Good to see you. And can we get a shout out for Popey, who is an awesome, awesome streamer. And just One of my favorite human beings, Popey. I love lurking in your streams when I can't sleep at night. Because of course I'm awake when it's you know, normal time in Australia. I basically run on Australia time. I should just move to Australia. Okay, let's get that going into there and going into there. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting, chat. Trying to stay cool, funnily enough, right? Got that warm weather down in Australia for sure. What a trash person, Alaska. What? Did you just call me a trash person, Foxboss? How dare you? How dare you correctly assume that I'm a trash person? Let's get that going up and over. Can we do this? Can we do this, chat? 1, 2, 3. Up and over. Perfect. Up and over. Starting here. Perfect. I told you this was going to be crazy, chat. I may have to cut this sooner. Let's move these back. Let's go there. There we go. Zoning, why? Why would you do this to me? Say Alaska is humid. Foxboss, please. Alright, go to there. Come over to here. Krug, how you doing? Welcome. Alright, now it's going to go into there. And that's going to go into there. Alright, do you see it, chat? Do you see the dream? Do you see the abomination? Oh boy. Oh, chat. Chat, this isn't good. This isn't good, chat. Get everyone out of the city. Oh god. This is gonna be awful. Oh, where's the earthquake? Where's the... Oh, really? 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 Hasn't this land had enough problems? But I guess it's okay. It's alright. It's gonna be a little guy. It's gonna be a little earthquake. It'll be fine. 5.1. Why is it never a tsunami when you're around? Lucas, we've had plenty of tsunami. Alright, well, let's just patiently wait for that to happen. I'm actually really liking how this is looking though. This is looking pretty cool. Let's make sure this is all gonna be off ramps, on ramps, whatever ramps it's supposed to be. That's going to be going that way. That's going to be going that way. That's correct. Cool. That's going to go that way. That's going to go that way. Delete that bit. Bring our snapping in here. Boop. Get a little curl. Just a lovely little curl. Yeah, that looks good. And then this can be raised up to that height. Nice and smooth. Gotta love it. Make sure that snapping is good. And that one as well. Oh, it's really coming together. Just make a canal from the damage. Ooh, that would actually be kind of cool. Really cool. Curl me, Dad. Oh, oh, it's happening.
Earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help.
Don't panic, chat.
Affected area.
Don't panic. Oh God, if it floods the city, it's not gonna be good. But it actually is making like a little canal, which is really cool. That it? You know what? Not too bad. Not too bad, chat. Let's check out the after action report. 194 citizens lost, 26 buildings destroyed, 839 meters of road destroyed, 6 buildings set on fire, and 18 trees set on fire. Not bad. Not a bad disaster, chat. Alright, I wonder if we saved any lives. I wish it would tell you that. I wish it would tell you the stat of you saved this many lives by using the bunkers. That'd be kind of cool. All right, I'm going to just do a little extra earthquake. The earthquake didn't do enough, so we're just going to do a little bit of that, and that can actually just allow water to flow through there. We're just going to leave that. I love it. I love it. Danny coming in with the raid. What? Danny, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Danny, you never told me you streamed. I had no idea. How you doing, Danny? Welcome everyone from Danny's stream. We just had an earthquake, so you're seeing the aftermath of that. But we survived with minimal damage, and now we have a cool little canal in here, which is pretty nifty. So I want to make sure it's not going to overflow, but we'll have to keep an eye on that, right? Put the duck there. We already have the duck. Duck's over here. Duck's between the fairies. The fairies go around the duck. You don't know what I'm talking about, Danny? Please, don't you play coy with me, Danny. But how you doing, Danny? Good to see you, and welcome. Thank you again for that raid. For those that are new here, I'm Freelancer Alaska, and we build cities and stuff, and play some chill games most of the time, usually, except when there's an earthquake like today. We do the monorail. Oh, that's right. We still have to do the monorail, don't we? I forgot. We put it in, we just never connected it. So that is another thing that we have to do. You're slightly braver now? What's there to not be brave about, Danny? Monorail, so you can get married and stay at home person? What? What? Shammy? You lost me with that one, Shammy. I don't know. Followed because Danny made you. Well, thank you very much, Scared Paws. Danny, why are you forcing people to follow me? Okay, let's get that little bit in there. Yeah, make sure that stays connected. And actually what we could do is make this little bit of road that kind of road, because that looks pretty darn cool, doesn't it? I like it. I like that. And actually what I might do as well is put a little post in the middle, just because I think that looks a little nicer. And we'll even put a little bump in it, going up and over the water, because that just looks cool. That just looks good. Move the earthquake sensor to that area instead of wires. We could do that instead of the wires. I think it'll connect once a couple of the buildings regrow, or at least hopefully they will. But you know what? Since this area did have an earthquake, maybe they would want an earthquake sensor. Actually, where is our earthquake sensor? We have one down here. So it was actually pretty close already. But we'll put one down here right by the bridge. Oop, see if that connects. Yeah, that works. Free Blump Blubber Blumplaska. That's my new name. That's my new username, Foxbuzz. I'm changing it immediately. Okay, and these guys are gonna rebuild eventually. And yeah, I like that. Actually, that looks really cool. You know what? For a disaster in the city, I don't mind that. All right, back to our interchange. Back to this guy, which already is getting some use, even though it's not complete yet. What we do need to do, however, is get some one-way roads coming in here. And I also sort of want these to just connect like this. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not, but just something a little bit simpler. Like so. Let's have that come down. And that the same height as that. Oh, now it's starting to come together. A little bit of a curl in there, just pull that a little bit. And again, have that be the same height as that. This I think is already good. Get that going. And then just a little bit of a curl. Bringing that into there. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes. I like that. Canuck, how are you doing? Good evening. Welcome. Like a bike path across? Oh, over the earthquake? We could put a little pathway across there. That would be good. Has to be the ugliest interchange you've ever seen? Really? You think it's the ugliest interchange? That makes me sad. I'm actually quite proud of this. Oh, I thought I was making something cool. Rip me, chat. Here I am thinking I'm making something cool, and it's actually the ugliest thing in the world. Feels bad, chat. Alright, let's actually... I'm going to make this 2-lane highway. I don't think we need 3 lanes. Put those back. Yeah, I like that. That way there's no sidewalks on it. We don't need sidewalks. And then this bit is going to be 4-lane road. We might make it a wider 4-lane road, but we'll just go with that for now. And we'll say... Have I done this all the wrong way? What have I done? I've done it the wrong way, chat. Maybe this won't work. I've ruined it. Because those go that way. It's perfect. It's not perfect. It's a donut shape. That's why you like it, Foxbuzz. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, because that won't work. That won't work. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Darn. I was really excited. Excuse me. I was really excited for it to work. Man, I'm so sad now. All right. No, we can do something. We can do something cool. You really like the interchange? Well, thank you, Batista, but it doesn't work. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to delete that, and that. These come down to that height. And then these connect to here. We can make this work. We can make this work, chat. Right, get those out. I'm going to flip these guys around. Oh, if the game will allow it. Allow it, game. Just let it happen. There we go. All right. So that works. That is accurate. That's the way it should be. Now these guys over here, we're going to bring these down and go under the bridge. And I think it'll work. Because that can go to there, that can go to there, and then we'll have to put the curl in. But we can do that. So that is going to be there, right? That'll be the curl technically. But I guess actually if it's not a perfect bit, it might look a little smoother, who knows? Now let's make it perfect. Let's make it perfect. Who am I kidding, right? So that is going to be 5 and 5. Simple. 5 and 5. And 5 and 5. And up to there. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty darn good. So that's going to be going all that way, which is still... No, wait, that's still not right. They have to cross over. This is so frustrating. All right, they have to cross over at some point. Darn. Just one of those days, chat. Eeyore, how are you doing? Look who's back. Welcome back, Eeyore. How have you been? Welcome back to our Australian city. Have you seen our Australian city? We're in Australia right now, Eeyore. I don't know if you know that. It must be a new concept for you. Alright. Tunnels? We could do tunnels. Could do some tunnels. I mean, I guess we could take the easy way out and just go like that. But then I feel like that makes the roundabout not as important, right? If it's pretty, it works. It's like Austria with extra letters, right? Just move the roundabout below the highway and the connections will fit. I guess we could do that.
Hello, hello.
I guess that would work. I thought it was gonna work though. It did not. I'm very sad. Mega Whoop, thank you very much for that follow. And Wim, good morning. Yeah, we could make it a larger roundabout. I'm so sad. And Lucas, hello. Hello, hello. Bummer. It's a bummer, chat. It's a big old bummer. Yeah, because it would have to go like that, which I guess that would work. You can see it just completely ruined everything. Why, game? It's a sign. It's a sign that this shouldn't exist. Alright, screw it. I thought we were making something cool. Turns out we were just wasting time. Darn it. A diamond it is. There we go. Just make a diamond. Bitbot, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. What's about in Australia that we're basing off? Left-handed traffic. That's what we're basing it off of, Eeyore. Just the fact that it's left-handed traffic. Okay. Man. So I'm sad now. I'm sad. Okay. Let's just do this for now. And then we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it, chat. So we'll say you guys want to go that way. Okay. It'll work. It'll work. Because we still need to connect this area up down here. But I do want to rework that. I'm not going to keep that like that. Maybe we'll make it a trumpet. Maybe we'll make it something. But let's figure out what the heck we're doing for this one, which does have the roundabout already there. Or it does have a roundabout. Although it doesn't have proper connections. So we're going to have to give them some proper connections. Also change this to be 3-lane the entire way, wherever that is. Boop. There we go. And then figure this out. Because we still want them to be able to... Well, actually, do we want them to be able to go over to here or just to the highway? I guess being able to go to and from each industrial zone would be good. These are hugs so you can't be sad about. Thank you very much, Wild. A roundabout interchange? Maybe. Be a lot of roundabout. We do have a lot of roundabouts in this area, which is very true. Yeah, 4-way for sure. Okay. Gotta name all the zones weird things. Like Wooloo Mooloo and Wagga Wagga. Are those all real they are real places? Oh my goodness. I want a shirt that says Wagga Wagga. Do they have touristy shirts? Oh my goodness, Popey. Those are incredible names. What are we doing? Let's go. I think that's actually maybe just another diamond for this guy as well. Let's go with 5-lane. 5-lane in here. Little segment, and then we can raise it up to be a bridge. Like so. And come up and over. Rid of those guys. And that actually will connect just to there, like so, which is a little crazy. So we might make it a little curvy. Chat? This seems Australian to me. This seems like in Australia, like, especially after hearing those names. I think that's how we have to keep it. I think we need to keep it like that. I think that's how it's going to be. Antarctica is unseasonably warm. Oh my goodness. Def keep it. I think I like it. I think I actually really like that. I'm gonna break that there. And what am I doing, chat? I've gone off the deep end. Curl to there. Try to make that look a little better. There we go. Maybe just hold that in. A little bit of curl. There and there. We did it. We did it, chat. We've officially made the craziest road ever. GG. Oh. Stop being perfect? What? How is it perfect? After the Big O, we know the city would be as crazy as that. I guess that's true. We started with something very crazy. The only thing crazier than this is if we made it a DDI. But I think that might be too much effort. So let's come in here. Let's just use normal roads. It's amazing for off-ramps coming out of the curves. That is true. That is actually quite true. DDI, DDI, DDI. I mean, see, here's the thing. If we did a DDI, we'd have to split. We'd have to cross them over at some point. And I don't know how I would do that. I don't think the curls would look good, the curves. I don't think they would look as satisfying if it was a DDI. Sandy, how are you doing? Welcome to the insane stream, where I'm losing my mind slowly but surely. So a bit of background for a place near where you live, related to cities, you guess. The Darawal, which are the Aboriginal people who are from here where I live now, had paths going up the coast over the mountains as trade routes. And from that, they turned those pathways into highways they use today to get to Sydney or other places from over the mountain. So those paths are thousands of years old, and they still use that way. That is actually really cool. That's a really cool little bit of knowledge there you are. Isn't that a normal allow? All right, I see you, Sandy. I mean, you're not wrong. The answer is yes. Okay, that's where that can go to. Let's make that snap into there nicely. No, I don't want that. There we go. Take it. I will take it now for the off-ramps. The on-ramps, the off-ramps, all that good stuff. Single point urban interchange. Oh, goodness. We already have one of those. And it does actually work quite well. But for this one, I'm thinking maybe just something simple. And with that tidbit, I'm off to entertain my siblings. All right, Eeyore, appreciate you stopping by. Always good to see you, even if you're just popping in to say hi. And hope you have a fantastic evening, rest of your day, whatever time it is in Australia. Normal day, normal daytime. Ooh, can we get that? Nope. Squeeze it in a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go there. And over here as well. Cool. That works. All right, let's get rid of this bit of industry, just because we are building some ramps there. You have to leave too? No worries, Sandy. Appreciate you stopping by as well. Hope you have Good luck in your classes tomorrow. Okay. Now, that's going to go up to there. And I'm going to put some little spokes in here because I feel like the curves are going to change on us. So I don't want that to happen. We'll put a little road going in there. That's going to come straight into there. That'll curl up into that bit, and that can go right up into there. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, we do need to change the types of roads to be these guys. And those are going the right way there. That's going the right way in there now. So it's a bit of a compact diamond. A compact, curvy diamond. What's not to love about that? And what I might also do is just drag this back a little bit. That's going to allow that to just be a little longer length of ramp. Which I think is never a bad idea. A little smoother. The heights maybe we can change as well. Yeah, just keep bringing this back. There we go, something like that. That actually looks kind of cool. Not too bad. So let's bring that back a little bit. Make sure that's nice and straight. Keep that looking good. Extennion, how are you doing? Is this going on Reddit? I don't think so. I don't know if this is Reddit worthy. The only one I've ever actually posted on Reddit that I've made was the crazy one in Ironwood that I made, which was like the big, I don't even know how you describe it, like the 8-lane multi-double trumpet guy, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. That's the only thing I've ever posted onto Reddit for City Skylines. Up a little bit, and then into there, and then with the snapping, nice curl. Looks pretty good. And then this can come back to make that a little steeper, or less steep rather. That looks pretty good. I actually really like this for something that's a little crazy. Doing all right, Extending. Doing all right. Just doing our usual highway madness. But nothing out of the ordinary for us. Okay, now for these guys, you can go there. You can go there or there. Near to left turn or right turn only. Actually, these guys can go both ways, right? Now, you don't want them to go straight through because they have no need to. But you guys can turn. You guys are turning. You guys are just going straight on through. Cool. Alex the Metalhead, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay. Those are going to go into there. And that is a wiggly road for sure. And now we've caused traffic issues. Oh boy. I think we made a mistake. It might clear up after just people get used to it. It might just be a little bit of the initial clog. I think it'll be okay. We'll come check in on it. But that looks good. This one we need to change, obviously, because of the madness there. But that looks good, and that is working, and that makes me happy. And we're gonna bump those prices up because we can. And then this also needs to change down here. Make that into 4 lanes, and that'll work. I might make this a bridge, actually. Because I think that'll look cool. So we just have that go to there, and over, and down. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. A lot of traffic, though. Definitely a lot of traffic. Still in the 80s, though. 84. No U-turning before the toll booth? Oh, did I do that? I guess that is, yeah. Don't want them doing that. You guys stay in those lanes, right? Stay in those toll lanes. And there is a node there, so they can switch lanes. So just keep them going. Nice. Loving that. Alright, back to this beast. Let's actually start this, or restart this, with a roundabout here. Back those up. Let's make it quite a large roundabout too. So 10 and 10. Might be a little too big. No, actually that works. 10 and 10. Obviously this is gonna have to change. 10 and 10. Big old roundabout. It's a big one. Maybe we want it a little smaller. Just because it is going under the highway now. Unless we can keep the highway in there. Actually, we can. Or we might be able to. We should be able to. Nah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We like crazy. All those buildings. Let's make sure all these nodes are nice and flat. That way it looks good. Oh. Flat. There we go. Nice and flat. Really like the twirl. Yeah, the twirl I'm a big fan of as well. Anywhere we can throw curls in, I'm all for it. Okay, so we want our large avenue going in there, going in there. We can also potentially do something where like they connect a little nicer, where they're not just a straight perpendicular road, have some bend to them. But for now, we'll keep them as they are. So now, what we can do, make sure we have a little node in there. There, those spots. These can actually just come straight down into here. Right? Or they should be able to. Right? Because it's going to be coming off and then I'm going to be going. Is that right? That's not right. That's still not right. What am I doing wrong? What the heck? It has to be coming over on this side. Oh, my mind is just not working today. Just not working today, chat. I don't know what it is. All right, we can have that continue from over here, though. Yeah, so that is going to be there. Like so. Yes, correct. And then these can come over from here down to there. Need to spend more time working on designing these intersections again? Yeah. I was not prepared. I was not prepared today. Which is a shame. It's a shame though, because I thought we had something cool. So inevitably what we will do is probably delete this again in the future. Once I have thought of something better. But let's just go 3-lane. Let's just make this a roundabout. So we have something.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, that's gonna go in that way. The Australian traffic strikes again. Tank Daddy PC, thank you very much for that follow. And welcome back, Salad. Good to see you. Okay, this can come up and over.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
And Alex the Metalhead coming in with a gifted sub. You guys and the gifted subs. You are absolutely incredible. Thank you very much, Alex, for gifting that to Transwarp Media. Welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy your happy little rock. Many disappointing stream. I know, Extenian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That go. I have to get rid of a couple posts in here. Actually, what we can do is have these posts line up with that. And that might clear the way. Let's see. See if that works. It does. Perfect. Okay, so that can go that way. That can go that way. Those are correct. Those are going the right way. And the other side. The other side, then, is where it gets crazy. But let's see, could we do something else? Because what way? Wait, let me look at the way the roads are going. Making the off ramps 2 lanes. We might make them 2 lanes, depending on how they connect. Everything's temporary right now. For sure. All right, hear me out, chat. Hear me out. What if we had this? Do something a little crazy. And go like so. So that would come down to there. So it'd be a bunch of loops. Be a very convoluted way of doing it. No, I don't like that. That's not crazy? It's not? Are you sure? Are you sure that's not crazy? Seems kind of crazy. Because that would work. That would work for that side. And then the other side... I don't know how we do that. I don't know. I'm just destroying everything now. I'm just ruining everything. The food pause is here too. Food pause. I'm gonna start calling you food balls now. Yeah, no, that wouldn't... Would that accomplish what I want to do? I guess it would. Joe, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the most frustrating stream ever, where I attempt to make an interchange. I don't know why this is causing me so much trouble. I don't understand it, chat. It fit mini loop. Fox Plus, please. Enjoy your lurk, Bitbot. Appreciate you being here. Always good to see you. Hear me out, chat. It's a little crazy. A little crazy. I'll admit it. Now we're getting into spaghetti territory and I don't like that. But inside the roundabout? We could do it inside the roundabout. We could try that. So we could do like just from here. Let's see, how much do we do? 1140? 1140. It feels like I'm making the Assassin's Creed logo. That's what it seems like. Did you actually help? You guys always help. You guys always help my cities. That'd be cool. What, the Assassin's Creed logo? In a road form. Not terrible. I actually kind of like that. I don't hate it. We'll see how the traffic likes it. like it. Not bad. Not too bad. Now, how are the ramp lengths? I feel like they might be a little shorter. Might be okay. That going up to there. That going up to here. It's like superhero Alaska's symbol. Yes, this is my superhero symbol, Foxbows, for sure. What is this? What is this logo? Oh my goodness, look at this thing. That is wild Canuck. Ah, see what I did there? Canuck. Wild Canuck. Alright, never mind. That's, how many highways is that? That's like, I guess is that 4 highways? It's like 5 highways. I don't know. Cross before touching the roundabout? Cross before touching the roundabout? Cross before touching the roundabout. I don't know what that means. So like have the roads go over one another and then connect separately? Is that what you're talking about? So like have one here and one there? But I think that looks cool having them connected in one spot. Even though it's not the best. Because it's about form, not function. We're all about form. All about that form. Alright, give me trees. Looks like a bunny's head? I don't know if I see a bunny's head. Bunny's head? Which way? This way? That way? This way? Bunny's head? Oh, you know, I see it. I see it now. The little slivers are like the eyes, the nose, the ears. This is we'll call this the bunny interchange. That's what it is officially now. Okay, get that in there. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. We got to keep it now, because now it's the bunny. Got to keep the bunny. This can all be lowered a little bit. There we go. And that can be lowered. And that one's good. That's all good. I think we're good. I think we might actually be okay here. Now, we want to make it so these guys can only go to there or there. Say these guys can only go there. So that way they actually don't cross too much. These guys going like so. Actually, I don't really want this bit. I might take those guys away. Can we go with custom factories for the industrial demand later? Yeah, I do want to put some more of more industry in for sure, because we have a lot of that. And I don't think we're going to switch to offices, at least not just yet. So we are going to have to figure out what exactly we want to do. Whether it be specialized or what, because we do have a little bit of farmland still out here. We actually can put more farmland in if we want with the extra landscaping tools. But we do have a lot of industry, a whole lot of industry, but the industry will give us demand for residential zoning then, so definitely something we want to get working on for sure. We do have a couple of the custom factories, or the special factories, whatever they're called. We do have the bakery and the lemonade factory. Okay, so that looks good. Let's see how it works. How's the ferry been working? Let's see. We haven't really checked on it. Ferries, over 100 people per week. A lot of people taking line 2. which one's line 2? Line 2 is the one, I guess they're both going to and from. People prefer the right one for some reason, I don't know. But it's getting a little bit of use. Did we put any other sort of transportation? Also, what happened here? We built that. I don't think we did. We didn't do, did we do metro? We did not do metro. So the people that are using the airport are using the ferries. Don't do the metro. Yeah, I'm still conflicted whether or not we actually want to, I guess we'll put the monorail somewhere. But I don't know exactly how we're going to do that. The right one clearly passes the duck on the better side. You get that better angle. The lighting's better. And what's going on here? We should put some parking lots down here. That's what we should do. Let's get a couple little lots for parking. Coding is hard. Too late to change my major. Oh man, feels bad. Feels bad, binary. Put one there. Put one there, because those are lovely parking lots. I like that. I actually really like that. Okay, let's get rid of those trees. I'm actually going to come in with a little bit of pavement. Shocker, right? And just pave up that little pavilion. And I think we can put like a statue or something there. Make that look good. Let's put one of you guys. Let's put some fountains. Actually, one fountain, two fountains. Put one fountain down there. Gotta have a fountain to be fancy. Do a couple little kiosks. And there's those statues. We want two of these. We want one over here and one over there. And we'll turn on the grid with the Move It mod so we can sort of see and line them up. There we go, that's perfect. Actually, we could do that with all the props, I guess. Oh, almost. Just eyeball that one. It's nice and centered in there. This one's a little funky, but that looks about right. And that looks pretty cool. I like that. We've got the pavement, which is the most important, right? That's all that really matters. Okay, we'll get a little clock. Actually put two clocks, put one there, and then there should be lights somewhere. Park lights, there we go. I'll put one of you there, there, there. And again, with the little movement mod, we can put them exactly where we want them. Make sure they look good. This one's a little tricky because it's not perfect over here, but we can make it work. I like that. A cafe. I don't know if we really want a cafe here because this is a transportation hub, right? Maybe we can have some shops out here, but that I want sort of just as like a little plaza for the ferry line, right? Now what I will do is put some pathways, and I think we might go with dirt path. You want dirt? Sort of blend in with the beach. I think I kind of like that. Just going around gives it a little bit of an outline, right? Nothing too fancy. Pull that down a little bit, pull this one down a little bit. Just squeeze it in there. But yeah, like maybe right here we'll have a couple little shops. That'll look pretty cool. And then of course pavement. Oh, don't want to cover that up. Oh. Too much? Too much paper? It'll do. Stop, you pave freak. Taco Bell. We already have a Taco Bell in the city, Fox Place. Okay, there we go. And they're building. We're gonna fill up that little area, and I think that looks kind of cool. I think that looks like a neat little paved paradise. Right? That's all that is. I think the last thing this needs is some palm trees coming down that dirt path on that side and on this side. Again, just to give it a little bit of decoration, a little bit of a outline. And then this area is begging for a couple happy little rocks. Let's go with those new guys. Oh, and that's quite large, but actually, you know what? That fits in the area pretty darn well. Oh yeah. Oh yes, indeed. And just Kvek. Kvek, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Digital Bob Ross. Okay, that looks... Oh, I really like that. I really like that. Let's actually get maybe a couple little bushes. Just give some greenery. Make it a little cozier in there for all those rocks. I like that. Just adds a little color, a little texture. And then maybe we'll put another big tree here. And that looks pretty darn good. These are workshop rocks, yes. These are those. Begging for some quesadillas. I would love some quesadillas right now. You bringing me quesadillas, Fox Boss? Because I'll take some. And maybe just one more right in there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's come over on to this side and actually just put not quite as many rocks, but just a little boulder or two. Just to sort of give a little balance. There was a couple trying to sneak away, trying to hide by the palm trees. And then a couple of those bushes in there as well. Just a little bit of balance. I like that. Looking pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm very pleased. Oh, the fires. Why? Why the fires? Well, at least, you know, now it's literally a disaster memorial. Because it's a disaster. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Imagine the airport during Christmas rip the ferries. It'd be pretty popular. Pretty popular for sure. This is still ready for rebuilding. Why is this not rebuilt? Let's just delete those. Those should have rebuilt. I don't know why. Don't know why they haven't. That is, yo, you could say our sports team is on a hot streak. Canceled. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why that game was canceled. Did I make the canal? Kind of. It was technically an earthquake binary, and then we carved out like a little tiny bit. I also missed that palm tree. But yeah, it was mainly natural causes that created that little canal in there. But I actually like it. I like the little scar going across there. Things are really heating up for the team, right? Oh god, it's gonna all burn down. Where is the fire coverage? Do we not have fire coverage? Is there a fire station out here? You know what? We never replaced a fire station after the floods. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Guess who's getting a new fire station? These guys. Maybe that's why everything's on fire. Grab a little tiny parking lot. And if we actually do two, no, just go one of these guys. With a little bit of more of that pavement. That looks good. I like it. I don't know what we're doing back here. What were we doing with that? Should I pave it? No, I'll leave it. We'll leave it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad, chat. That's my bad. Feels Richard, man. Still on fire. Do you think it's gonna collapse? Who wants to take bets? Do you think the stadium is gonna collapse? Because it's been on fire for quite some time. Oh, that's going down. We'll see. We'll see. We will sit here and wait. It'll either collapse or be put out. Spreading into the taller buildings, yeah. It's all over the place. And Lave coming in. Oh, Lave coming in just in time to see the collapse of the stadium. Welcome, Lave. Good to see all you guys. You're catching us in the midst of a gigantic fire down here in our tourism area, and you can see the destruction before our very eyes. But how you doing, Lave? Thank you very much for that raid. What were you guys doing? What were you guys playing? And oh boy, oh, and that burned down too. Look at that. We got double our money. And it's such a shame. That is such a shame. Feels bad, man. Alright, the rescue helicopters are on it. Blame Shammy. Yes, definitely blame Shammy. There we go. Look, it's nice and fantastic. Breath of Fire 3. Very, very cool. I have not heard of that. But it has a cool name. Also, it's very fitting for the for everything burning down. Maybe that's why. Because Lave was coming in with the raid, my city was preparing with all the fire. That's the only logical explanation. The tourism island is cursed. Probably. Probably. Right, just get rid of those guys. And everything is back the way it should be. Just a little charred. Just a little tiny bit charred. Stadium Breaker Bandit. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's pretty funny. And how's this guy doing? So we put in this wiggly bridge earlier in the evening, and I can't tell if it's doing its job or not. It's doing all right. And Electro coming in with the raid as well. All the raids coming in. You guys with all the raids. Electro, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the crazy city. It's a crazy day. It's been a crazy day here in the city. But it is working. The diamond is doing its thing. The roundabout just could be a little cleaner, that's all. Electro, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you very much for that raid, and everyone, make sure you go check out Electro. Now back up and running, back to the streaming. We've missed you, Electro. So what were you guys doing? What were you playing tonight? And Chaco, good to see you as well. No worries. Better late than never. Just finished up Resident Evil 2 as well. A lot of people playing that. A lot of people playing the spooky games. I'm not a big fan of the spooky games, but hopefully you were enjoying it. I was checking it out a little bit the other day when I popped in. It does look really good. Yeah, it looks the graphics looked really good, at least in my mind. But then the scary stuff started happening, and I got scared. All right, let's see. What can we do just to lighten this up? I'm deciding on whether or not I want to take this road away, but I don't know if I want to. Gotta go. All right, Wild Ryan, appreciate you being here. Have a fantastic evening. And yeah, maybe get rid of that road. But I don't know, because that's the only connection other than this one to the main bit, the main avenue. Why is it slowing down just because of speed limits? Is that maybe why? No, it's 60. Are we not allowing them to move through the space? That's what it is. That's why they're slowing down. Because we changed the road styles, and now they're not doing all the things they should be doing. There we go. What was the big statue? The big statue. Which big statue? We have a lot of big statues. Not really. Big statue. Big statues down here. The statues we put in with these guys? These the ones you're talking about? I wouldn't call those big statues. Those are little statues. Or this one. The disaster memorial. Kind of a statue. Crashed 4 times on you last night. Ooh, feels bad. Hate that when a game crashes on you. Yeah, what's going on here? Still not moving through the space? No, they are. Just very slowly. That's alright though. It's working. They're moving, right? It's not clogged. That's the most important thing. Should get rid of the ruining below the trees. And props with the mod? What? Get rid of the ruining below the trees. Oh, you mean like the little sand bits? I don't mind those little sand bits. It brings the tropical feel to it. Right? The foods. Yes, get some foods, Electro. Appreciate that raid again. And guys, if you're not following Electro, go make sure you check out that lovely man. And thank you again for that raid. Really appreciate it. Okay, looking good. What is our traffic at? 82. This one's very busy. This one has always been busy, just because of the nature of the very small roads and everything. This was a very poorly designed industrial area. Or maybe we just need more cross streets. Maybe we'll put a cross street down here. Although we have the train line down here, that's the reason. That's the reason we didn't have one before. So if we had one like right here. What have we been working on tonight? Tonight we've basically just been working on this highway here that we put down here. We did some interchange there, and we did our toll road where we have yet another fire. Fantastic. But we got the tolls in with the loops, and I absolutely love how this turned out. Just make sure it still looks good. Yeah, that's the one thing I did right today, is those loops. And Foxpaws loves the loops. He loves all the loops. Okay, this is gonna have to. What is happening? Trucks, please. calm down. Alright, get rid of that. Although, that's going to make it near impossible to put that train track in. So we'll move it down to here. And we'll take you away. And instead, do our little train track that comes down this way. There we go. And that's also going to be Industrial Road. And actually, maybe what I should do with these roads is make them wider. Make those 4 lanes as well, since they are so small. Maybe that'll help out. Because that way they can have specific turning lanes, and they don't have to worry about all clogging up the same lane. There's just a lot of industry. That's what it really boils down to. It's a lot of industry in such a small space, which is not the best, not ideal. But it is flowing. It is flowing. Let's also put a little bit industry back into that space. While still not keeping it on the main road, just because we have that train in there. Yeah, we are in the mid 80s though. We're definitely, like, there are a couple iffy spots with just a lot of traffic, but it's overall very, very, very good in terms of traffic. The only spots are really the industry zones. Those are the only bad spots. If I had designed my industry better, I think we could almost be close to 90, but I am just terrible at that. Terrible at designing industrial zones. But 84, I'm always happy with. Will the burnt land around the stadium rejuvenate itself over time? It will. Just eventually, you can see it kind of already happening. It goes from being like the black to like the brownish green, and then it'll eventually come back to being a proper grassy green. Needs more loops, right? Always needs more loops. I thought you guys meant 1980s and got confused. Yes, no. Not the 1980s. Oh my goodness. The fires. What is... Can't stop. Can't stop these fires. We can't stop them. There we go. Little extra coverage. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. Oh, the helicopters are still on the case. It's just, there's so many fires. There's so many. So many fires. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, I'm actually going to put a little tiny road in here. That goes almost the length of our lemonade factory. Because I actually want to put some parking lots on that.
Hello, hello.
Just coming down like so. Looks pretty good. Scargy, thank you very much for the follow. Extend that back a little bit, make that look good. A little bit of parking for all those factory workers. Yeah, the fires. Those fires are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But we did get the highway in. We made some crazy interchanges, but they do seem to be working, and this one actually seems to be working really well. I think because we made it so large, it's actually doing okay. Also, there's not too much traffic coming through here because now any traffic that's going to be going straight back to the farms are probably taking the highway road, right? So by adding the highways, we've made this less busy, and just overall really, really happy with how it's looking. Yeah. 37,000 population, which is a little higher than where we started today. We think we got up to nearly 40,000, if not 40,000. And we do need to get up to 46,000 to get that final milestone. So we still have a little bit of work to do, a little bit of zoning. Didn't do too much zoning today, but we do need to do some more industry, and we actually have a little tiny bit of residential that we can deal with. We had one disaster. We had that earthquake, but we survived, and the city's coming along. I really like the curvy road. It's wild, but I like it. But I think that's going to do it for the stream here this evening, guys. Thank you very much. I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, but today has been quite a day. So hopefully I can just rest up, take it easy, and we'll be back tomorrow. I think we're going to be playing some more Stardew Valley tomorrow, continuing with our playthrough there. So if you want to see that, feel free to drop by, check us out there, and we'll be back for some more City Skylines on Wednesday, as usual. Normal time, normal place, normal city, all that good stuff. FPS Trunk Monkey, thank you very much for that follow. Thank you everyone for the follows, the subs, resubs, the raids. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you just hanging out and keeping me company tonight. So really, and putting up with my crazy designs, right? So let's go over here where I should have been saying all that. Hi guys, how you doing? And let's go see if we can go give someone a happy rock raid, make someone else's night just a little bit better before we call it a night. And let's go see who's streaming, who's doing what. And speaking of Stardew Valley, I know where we can go raid. I know where we're going this evening. Let's go raid up a good friend of the stream, Katie Marine. She is currently playing some of the lovely Stardew Valley right now, keeping it chill, and you know, how can you not with some Stardew Valley? But she's an awesome streamer. She plays things like Stardew Valley. She also sings, so if you're into music streams, she does that as well. So if you got those happy rocks, throw them all around in chat. If not, just shout rock raid, that works just as well. Feel free to follow me on the Twitter. Thank you, Canuck. I always forget about that. Always posting when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming. Subs, feel free to join us in the Discord. And thank you guys, seriously, for everything. You guys are awesome. And yeah. So, hope to see you guys tomorrow, if not on Wednesday, for some more cities. And hope you all have a great night or a great day, wherever you are. Take care, guys.
Hello, hello.